Okay, so what's the news? So lately I was doing more and more and more these type of seminars, and maybe in total of maybe 150 people in three times. And what was the experience for me in those past three seminars? It was like a non-stop training, like a hockey camp or a training camp where you do every day your training, and I feel like I'm energetically exhausted. It's like you've been in a treadmill, and but at the first seminar it was really funny. Many people came and they were just laughing and laughing and laughing, and after that seminar I was like, okay, I want to do a next one, and the next one after a week. And it was like in the week time, from one seminar to another, my belly, where the solar chakra is, the third one, was like a sun, like a glowing sun, and it was like, man, I feel so. The feeling was so great. I was like, wow, man, this is really such a great feeling. Wait. And also, wait, the microphone is somewhere else. Just a second. And the next seminar was even more funnier, but the stories were a bit wider. They were a bit explained. And after that seminar, I was like, man, wow, I feel really. Well. This was something. It was like somebody's asking me something after the seminar. I was like, what are you talking about? And then the Enrico said this and that and this and that, and I was like, and I don't remember. It's like, oh yeah, I remember, but it's like, I'm not him. You don't ask me those questions. And it was really a huge difference for me. It was like, whoa, okay. And then the third seminar was like, okay, I want to maybe take a break off. I want to skip. I want to pause. I want to take a day off. And but it was like, okay, Saturday is free for me, and then we decided, okay, let's do another seminar. Let's do a little small seminar, like just put a topic in my website, and let's see how many people will come. And then 30 people came, just like on one day, and it was I was a little bit tired. And then we started to do this channeling. There was this woman who also channels. Her name is Linda, and she was just speaking about herself and everything. And everybody liked the way she speaks, she does her energy healings, and so on and so on. And then we did a meditation, and after that meditation, many people started to write that they feel really great, they feel really good, they saw this, they saw that, and some of them have feelings in their hearts, and all types of different feelings. And right now, it is Tuesday, and till the next seminar, it's like 4 days, and I was thinking, well, if maybe 50 people do not come, then we will skip the seminar. And there was a woman also who participated. She wanted to do English translations of the seminars to English language. And basically speaking about the channeling is like, from my point of view, people are not ready yet to understand the information that is given. For example, the Enrico, he's like really similar actually to Bashar. Bashar is also here to explain, to make people understand. And it's like their energy is really close, and their understanding is really close. It's like they are the same. For example, if you channel a different alien or an alien species as such, they also give a different information. So basically, this Enrico and Bashar is really really close. And the difference between when I channeled Bashar, when I channeled the Bashar has a different name. It's just his name, what is given, Bashar, is the stage name. Just like my name, Enrico. They have different names. is that Bashar keeps text only, is like a hands off, like text only, hands off. But Enrico is like, ooh, let us explain, let us give you more insight. It's like he's more interactive with the energies. But also, this is what I understood from the channeling, because when one time it was like one person, I did try to channel Bashar, and I did channel him, and he was like, do not tell him that I'm here. I was like, okay, why? Because they will have a really strange way of excitement, because I understood that when Bashar comes, everybody starts to applause, and we'll okay, like a celebrity is here or something. And they said, "Don't. This is not necessary." And but I did say this to him, and he was like, "Okay, no, this is okay." And the thing is that the difference was, like, Bashar is like, he has more information to tell, but he doesn't tell until he asks, can you explain on this detail? But Enrico tries to explain a little bit more, and then if he asks something more, he asks something more. So there's like two different things. Like I don't know how to say. It's like two different ways of sharing information. It's like two different teachers. Everybody has a different method of saying. Well, anyway, this is not the case, and people are not ready to understand this information. They're like, okay, yes, but and tra. I was like, but what? But how do we save the world? How do we do this? How do we do this? And it's like, okay, how do we save the world? Who is this we? We. You're talking about we. Which we? And it was like, we, humans, which humans, who? And it always comes down to I. How do I save the world or something? Just keep it back simple. Who is asking this question? It's about you. It's not about them. Everybody's doing something different. It's not about them. It's about you. And another thing is and then people are like, okay, he's rude. It's not rude. It's like being specific. And they always say that many times you people just think. For example, some of them were asking, like, give me some kind of technology, give me this, give me that, and like, give me this, I want to know this, give me this. And they're like, okay, we will give you. No, we'll not give you. This is the thing. If you're asking for this, you have to know, why are you asking for this? Is this your mind, or is just making noise? Because as he said many times, that even if we will give you the diagrams, the everything you need, you will not even do it, because you will want to do the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. You will not even try to put your intention into this, because it's just mind who is making noise within you. And also many times it's like why do you want to do this? Why? What is the idea to do this? Because as he is saying many times, that we people act on our fears, we people act on our doubts, we people act on our society belief systems. We just act on a programs. We are like a programs acting on some kind of reaction. But what he is wanting to say is that the lessons that he gives is like, you have to know your true self. And when you do that, you will realize that the mind, the belief systems, all the belief systems that I just called, is just the product of the mind. And you will start to let go of it, and you will understand who you truly are. And this is the one thing that is the lessons. Also for me, it's like all the time. Something I learned from this channeling process, something new. It's like energetically, it's like every time it's something different energetically. For example, last time I realized that the way I am, the way the channeling is. Because, for example, if I'm excited, the channeling will also be excited and a little bit more. If I am, tired, exhausted, the channeling will be even more exhausting. It's like they are aligning themselves to my particular frequency to match it and to stay with it, to keep the channeling alive. Their own true nature is to be with the highest excitement all the time. So basically, if I'm not on the highest excitement all the time, it's harder for them to communicate, and this is what I noticed. Because when I was excited, everybody was laughing. Enrico was just, I didn't even notice when 1 hour and a half passed. It was like he's truly himself, like letting go, and putting out himself even more. But then when I was exhausted, the last seminar, it was like in some forums, I watched the replay and it was like, normally you needed to say this, normally you needed to say this, normally you needed to say this. It's like they updated me that you have to be excited also. You have to be excited because it can bring more denser information through, and it can bring more of themselves through. So this is one thing. So basically I need to follow my sleep time. Go early to the bed, wake up in time, and be more excited. But to be more excited, it's like, for example, now I'm sleepy. Okay, I should take a rest. And but then when I'm active, I would say, when I had enough of sleep, I'm truly okay. I still maybe look the same. But as soon as the Enrico comes, it's like burst of energy. It's like, okay, now I'm so excited, just like bursting with excitement. And another thing is that the views are like coming up and up and up and up, and it's like many people are just writing and putting out their ideas. For example, one idea: we should do more seminars. Like, yes, more seminars, but what have you learned from the previous seminars? It's like you haven't even learned the previous seminars. You were just like observing it, and you were always thinking, okay, I want to try this, let's do this, I want to try this, let's do this. But when have you understood that the information what is given will make you understand that there is a truly different meaning for this channeling seminar? It's not like, okay, we will give information and you will solve it. Because if they give information like, technology, like saving the ecological crisis and everything, it will be another mind activity, Mind starts to believe that there's an ecological crisis just by believing a few pictures, and the mind starts making a huge noise. We must fight for the saving ecology, or whatever the word. And so they are like, with their mind, they come in and it's like, okay, give me this information, I want to save ecological crisis. And it's like, oh God, you are suffering more from the thought of ecological crisis than the actual ecological problems you have down here. And basically this is to make you understand that who is the true self of you and who is the imaginary, who is the mind self, because those are totally two different things. And this is enough for this video, and I would really love to do some channelings also for English, but people have to arrange a group, like at least 10 persons or something, because one person is not enough, because of one person is like, he will always be thinking of a question. 10-20% is okay, because it's always activity going on, and Enrico requires lots of activity, because he doesn't like to wait. Okay, so this is it for me for this video. And my future self who is watching this video, hello. The past is really interesting, although I do exist right now, and the future self who is watching, he also exists right now. So basically we are both existing right now at the same time. And another thing is that all the time when I start like entering this channeling state, flashes of lights appear in the room. I was like sitting in the room, and it's like stars flying around me. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, I'm getting used to it right now. Okay, so this is enough. enjoy.